if you are a hardcore athlete and having some stiffness on your neck, shoulders, legs, everything, and it's very hard for you to get up early in the morning or just get out of bed, you might be overtraining. On top of that, if you don't have any sex drive or appetite, as well as you are easily catching cold or getting some sort of like stiffness like or around the body, you're definitely overtraining, because those were the symptoms that I was getting due to the fact that I kept on training pretty much nonstop, no deload weeks, nothing. I have been a very, very hardcore athlete. I've been training maybe almost like the last 5 or 4 years, especially. I'd get up early in the morning and hit the gym, did some cardio, kickboxing, like an hour or 2 hours, and did conditioning afterwards. And noon or 1 o'clock, I'd hit one of those local gymnastics gyms and did some acrobatic moves. That was like 4 or 5 days a week. And then with that, some nights, maybe 3 or 4 nights after those training, I'd be doing some martial arts classes like jiu-jitsu or taekwondo. So sometimes, I practice the weapons when competitions were getting closer. So pretty much I kept on training like every single day. I was definitely doing something, and they're all very, very intense, high volume training, including heavyweight training. So all that. I felt so good up until about a year and a half ago. My skills like up. So I kept on going because I felt good. I didn't feel any pain, nothing. But the last year and a half, I finally realized I had to take a break. And then I also heard maybe I have been overtraining. The symptoms were basically, I'm not a lazy person, but it was very hard for me to get out of bed. I felt like I was sick. I felt like my neck or just my entire head was just really heavy. My body was just sore, from head to toe. And just, I didn't have any desire to get up, although I had to get up and then go to work or do my own things. And my friend was telling me maybe you need a break, but I didn't take a break. I kept on going. And one day, I just kept on doing all the, training regimens. And the one day I just collapsed like miserably. And then I think I was doing some like very simple flips, and I collapsed really bad. Thankfully I was okay, but the collapse was really bad, like I said, and I didn't really expect that, kind of a failure. So I had some mental blocks the next few weeks or so, and I couldn't really do any simple tumblings or none of those. But I kept on just weight training because I thought I was getting weaker. But all I needed was to take a break, because my body was screaming hard and telling me take a break, please. But I didn't really listen to my body, even though I was limping, even though my back was in pain. I just thought I'd have to keep on going, because that's what all those successful athletes were doing in my head. But you really have to take a break. I had to take a break, so I decided to take just a couple of days off without doing anything, without thinking about anything. Just hit the beach. I was just doing yoga, meditation. I did a little bit of a stretching, but no heavyweight training, no flips, no like flashy kicks, none of those. And I just really decided to calm myself down. And a few days later, maybe 3 days later, I hit the gym again and just did simple back ducks or cart flash kicks. And I felt really powerful. I don't know where that power just came from. And that's when I realized that my body needed a good amount of rest. So, I'm thankful that I actually was brave enough to take a break for my body. And also one thing I was doing, I don't know if I was doing right or wrong, but I wasn't taking good amounts of nutrition. Considering the fact that I was working out and training so hard day and night, I was doing intermittent fasting, and I only had like one meal a day or sometimes twice a day. But out of those like 2 meals, I only had one meal with good protein, and the other meal was just shakes, like organic veggie, like fruit shakes. So I kept on doing that about I don't know, 5 6 months, and I thought I was okay. I looked fine. Of course, my body was getting shredded, but I didn't see any improvements in my skills at all. That happened about a year and a half ago. Like I said, up until about a year and a half ago, my skills were like, kind of going like this. But I started seeing my skills really going down, or I didn't see any progress from there. So I was like, what is going on? Is this because I'm getting older or what? But it wasn't really that case. It was also because I wasn't taking good, like enough nutrition, such as good protein, good carbs. Fat is also necessary too. I wasn't really taking the right amount, So I started changing my diet. At least I do like twice a meal with good protein, good amounts of vegetables apparently, and then I do like sweet stuff. So I give myself 1 or 2 days cheat days, but the rest of the week I usually do like organic sort of good diet, and because I just figured my body would needed it, and that has been really helping me out a lot. It feels like my body is coming back, thanks to some of the people who gave me good advices of taking a break, which I was very stubborn not to do because I figured that was what all the successful athletes were doing. But I'm pretty sure they were taking a break here and there without seeing them, right? Of course. So I was very lacking the important component of training, which was good rest and then a good nutrition, and then also like sleep cycles. A lot of people say 8 hours a day is enough, but if you're training so hard, your body wants to sleep more. So in my case, what happened was, like I said, I don't think I'm a lazy person. I'd rather be just up and going, but like there was a moment when I couldn't just get out of my bed because I felt so heavy, and it feels like my muscles were telling me to just kind of lay on my bed for another 2 hours, 3 hours, and sometimes I had to sleep for 12 hours a day. So I didn't think that was normal, but then I talked to some of my friends. They are coaches, gymnastic coaches or martial arts coaches, and they were saying, yes, you really have to take a break and give yourself a reward of resting. So I did that, and then lately I've been taking a break, 1 or 2 days off, and the rest of the week I do hardcore training, but not as intense as they used to be. So yes, that's pretty much it. It seems like I have been achieving my goals every single day, and then I started feeling better now. I was definitely diagnosed with overtraining. I admit now I felt bad about not giving myself self-love, which was very necessary, and I didn't really know about it. But meditate and give myself a good massage session, acupuncture session, which is great for your body, by the way. And also stretching time. After any training, I try to do stretching. Like maybe 10 or 20 minutes is fine. Just do some nice yoga moves, or if you do like hardcore extreme martial arts or gymnastics, then yes, I'd highly recommend doing all those crazy over splits and some other splits to just soften up your body. I just made this video to help some of you guys who have been or were or are having the same symptoms that I was suffering with. Hopefully you were able to find some good answers in order for you to take care of your body better. And let's watch out for our bodies together. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video.